Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Pam. Welcome to chat. How are you doing? Let me see. Hey, Kathy. Good evening. Welcome to chat. I'm still a little fuzzy. We're gonna have to just be fuzzy. Oh, I know what it is. It's the window. The light coming in the window. How is everyone doing? Hey, Pam. How are you doing? Welcome into chat. This old owl is tired this afternoon. We've been picking elderberries, looking at chat, seeing how it's going. Hello, Forest Girl. Welcome to chat. How are you doing? Hoot hoot, everyone. Oh, what you having? And happy anniversary. To be honest, tired. Me and Junior have been picking elderberries for 2 solid days. We have hit the mother lode. Ooh, interesting. Good evening, David. How are you doing? Long time no see. Oh, I said I'd cook, ordered Domino's. They have got to be up there somewhere. They have got to. There you go, David. I knew you could make it. I had faith in you. No, you've been to a live before. It's just been a while. Trying to get my hair dry. Because, whew, lordy. Y'all remember those 2 bags that I showed y'all in the last elderberry video that I made that we had picked that were completely full? Good evening, Tamara. Welcome to chat. Hello, Nancy. Welcome to chat. I don't blame you. Free is really good, and especially when they get those good orders. Sometimes Domino's has good orders. Yeah, the 16 pounds of elderberries. Well, guess what? In the last 2 days, we have picked 4 of those same size bags completely packed. So, next 2 days, we're going to be cleaning elderberries like no tomorrow, and then we have even more to go harvest. So, this might be the year when I can finally relax and go, it's elderberry jelly time. And yeah, I got something. Once we get more people in chat, I got something to show you. What? All right, now the 4, excuse me, the 4 bags that I put elderberries up to make tincture at a later date. Each of those were just a hair over a pound. Later on, I'll show y'all what 10 pounds of elderberries look like dehydrated. Believe me, we're getting everyone we possibly can. There's a lot of places that we've been, excuse me, going to. It sounds like we're on the road, but my phone's weird. It will pick up background noises better than it does me. We are way off the road. We've found a new place way off the road, and oh my gracious, we picked what we could that was right, and there's a whole bunch more coming. How do I separate them? Blueberries, of course, are blue, and they come in ready earlier in the season. Strawberries, strawberries are easy. They just, red. Now, elderberries, it's about this time of year, or it's actually early. They're usually ready kind of after the goldenrod. Once again, the elderberries are getting ready before the goldenrod this year. Oh, went wild and all grew together. Very carefully is how you separate them. I wouldn't try moving the blueberries. The elderberries are fairly easy to move out. The strawberries are the easiest to move out. Sorry about that. Hey, Tammy, welcome to chat. I wanted to tell everyone it's Tammy's birthday, if I remember right, was when was it, Tammy? Was it Thursday or was it Friday when your birthday? But yeah, let me tell you, we have walked our tails off. Sorry, I got some pop ups coming up. Okay, Tammy's birthday was Friday, everyone. Tell her happy birthday, please. I'm so glad you got a dehydrator. I wish I knew. I would have sent you something. I would have figured something out to send you. But yeah, it has been 2 days of hustle and bustle, and the next 2 days are going to be being planted on our butts cleaning elderberries because we've got to get them cleaned and put up as soon as possible. Yes, my dehydrators are back up and going. It's elderberry time. I don't like having to dehydrate them, but I'm not going to lose them. And I can use the dehydrated elderberries to make the elderberry syrup because, well, you got to use some water anyway. I have found I've had better luck. Excuse me. Going finding them in the wild, digging them up, and bringing them home. That's the easiest way I found, or taking clippings. You could, but I think they have to go through a bird's digestion tract. There might be a way around that. But let me tell you, I planted that tray. Remember when I done the video on planting the staghorn sumac berries? I'm still getting seedlings coming up from that. So you might can try. I'll try. That's exactly what I'll do because a lot of the seeds will float to the top uh, when I go to soak them, and I will try my best. I might just take some dehydrated ones and just sprinkle them out. Good evening, Regina. Welcome to chat. Oseo sister. Hello, Bounty. Welcome to chat. All the owls flying in. But yeah, I'll see if it'll work. I'll take a little handful and do an experiment. What I'm going to do is I'll put some aside for later because some of the ones I find on some of the heads are already dry. So I'm just going to set them aside, put them in a tree and a tray like I did um, sumac berries, and let them overwinter and see if they'll pop up. It's worth a try. You never know. You don't know until you give it a try. But them sumac berries are still impressing me because I've got them coming up steadily. There you go. There you go. Oh, happy anniversary. Happy anniversary, sister. I know y'all been hitched for a long time. Man, all these people's anniversaries today. It must have been a special day. Good evening, S&MJ's Garden. Welcome to chat. How are you doing this evening? More and more owls coming in. But yep, we're going to try that again. And apparently, I've got to make the poke seed video again, because apparently you can't hear me on the video. So I'm going to try that one again once I get some more poke berries to plant. Yes, poke salad. Lord knows I love my poke salad. Absolutely love it. I've got quite a few videos I need to do this week in between cleaning elderberries. I know we probably have at least 20-25 pounds or better this time. All right, welcome to chat. Do I call you Candy? Is that okay if I call you Candy? I love it, Bounty. Okay, good. Welcome to chat, Candy. I'm glad you could make it. I think this is your first chance. I'm sorry, I'm laughing at what Bounty said. That was great. I think this is your first time in chat. Welcome, Candy. That was so good, Bounty. That was so good. Oh my gracious. Oh man, transplant that poke. Transplant that poke. It won't be much longer. I'll be gathering poke salad roots. Oh, that's wonderful to hear, Pam. Congratulations. But I might as well go on and show y'all what 10 pounds of, fresh elderberries end up looking like after you dehydrate them. Hello, Monica. Welcome to chat. I'm glad you could make it. This is what just a hair over 10 pounds of fresh elderberries look like when they're dehydrated. That's a half a gallon jar, and it's full all the way to the top, and a half of a pint jar. That is 10 pounds of fresh elderberries dehydrated, y'all. Little bitty hard rocks. Oh my gracious, Chad, be careful now. Don't let that bull hurt y'all. You be careful. Well, it's not going to be a dull anniversary now, is it? Let me tell you, that was a lot of berries to process. And we got even more to start processing later tonight into the next 2 days. Good evening, Tanya. I'm glad you could make it to chat. How are you doing? Well, the first batch that I had showed everyone this previous video, we ended up with 14, just a hair over 14 pounds of elderberries that we had took off the heads and everything. Well, those two bags are completely full again, and two more. So we have four more of those. We have four of those bags to process. So, whew, we're going to be busy next tonight and next few days. Oh, I haven't made tomato gravy in a while. I'm waiting. I need to, once I can get some ham steaks, I want to do a vintage video. I want to get in with that collaboration and hopefully try to do a very old recipe at least once a week if I can. Yep, he hopped. Well, let's not lie, he didn't hop. He hobbled. But yes, he was right there with me, and we were harvesting like crazy. Both of us are tired and hurting. Now his foot is sore, but he knows he's got to do what he can to get it rehabilitated so he can get back to work. Hold on a minute. No, that's rehoming. That's not stealing at all. Stealing is if you went right up in somebody's yard and took it. That's not the harvesting the wild cucumber. That's harvesting and foraging. The rocks from the river, they tumbled there for a reason. The right person came along that needed them. Everything happens for a reason. And the pepper from a restaurant, so what? You didn't eat it. You brought it home. There you go. Oh, I love tomato gravy. Absolutely do. No, no, don't you let him brainwash you. No, you're the mama. Mama is right. Tell him he can kiss your grits. Oh, no. No, he ain't got no business talking to you like that. No, no. Up, Bounty, you've had your heart check for the day. No, you tell him to quit. That you're the mama. And since you're the mama, you can do what you want to. You want to take a rock? Take that rock. You know what? You need to give him that mama look and tell him, leave me alone. I'm going to do what I want to do. Yep, because that rock rolled down that river and waited on you to come get it. So you just tell him, leave you alone. You're the mama. And give him that mama bear look. He sure wouldn't want to see how many rocks I have. I don't blame you. I don't bounce anymore. I splat. I have done learned this. I splat. The bounce is gone. I've collected enough rocks to build a house. Oh Lord, I've got rocks from all over the place. Oh yes, pet rocks. I have bought rocks at rock shows. Oh Lord, my brother-in-law, who is deceased now, he got the greatest joy at one of the it's a used I don't know if they're still coming here or not. It was a yearly rock and gem show. Oh my gracious, there was boxes of rocks for $20. Good rocks. The ones I got had garnets and all kinds of really good stones on them. And of course, the running joke was dumb as a box of rocks. And he says, "Here," he handed me a 20, "go get you a box of rocks." He done it so he could, crack jokes about me for a while. And I looked at him and I said, "Well, guess what? You're the one that enabled me to buy the box of rocks. So what does that make you?" I said, "Makes you $20 lighter, and I have a box of rocks to show for what, you did have." He left me alone after that. Now, Junior will go rock hunting with me when we get a chance to. Yes, happy wife, happy life. Absolutely. Make the missus happy, and the kitchen will smell good, and life will be pretty. Oh, I haven't found a hagstone in a while. Let me tell you, I used to find it. I couldn't go anywhere. I'd go along the Mississippi River, down a dry creek bed. I found them all over the place. You can call them hagstones or holy stones. Good evening, D. England, and welcome to chat. How are you doing this evening? Yes, sometimes you can have a better conversation with a rock. Hello, darling. It's good to see you in chat. How have you been doing? And yes, y'all always got to remember, I am bad with names. If I don't talk to you on a regular basis, y'all just have to just bear with me. Um, Hagstones, holy stones, they're the rocks that have the natural holes in them. Yeah, holy stones, hagstones, fairy stones are the one that have the white natural X's on it. They're usually a grayish or black stone. But here, if I because me and Junior haven't got to go down to the river for a long time. The sandbars are showing. And if you go out on the sandbars here, you can find tumbled crystals because Arkansas is just right across the river. You can find crystals, you can find rose quartz. I have found aquamarine before. There's just all kinds of beautiful stones you can find. Oh, a triangle shaped one. I haven't seen one of those. I'm wondering if that might be a weight for an addle or something like that. Because triangles aren't a natural, excuse me, aren't a natural shape, especially if you find them in the water. That might be either a pendant or a not a, could be a banner stone in a way. Might have to look into that a little bit more. Thank you, David. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, and did you get my response, David, about the casserole? If you work on it, you can make that casserole vegetarian. Yes, you can. Yeah, I haven't got to tell everybody. Tammy has been working on an honorary owl herb garden bed. Ooh, that's a big holy stone. But yeah, the ones we that I find are all different kinds of shapes. Holy stone, hagstone, it's just a rock. It can be, small. They can be perfectly round. They can be weird shaped. Now sometimes you have to take a small needle to needle the little bitty grit and stuff out of them, but it's natural holes made in the stones from water. But yeah, I've been so busy, y'all. I'm telling you, I am. Don't think I'm ignoring y'all. I am catching up on comments. Doing the elderberries, when we pick those elderberries, we have to start cleaning them as soon as possible because it's been so warm here, and we're not going to allow any of these elderberries to go bad. But I caught up on a whole. I stayed up way later this morning than I wanted to, but I caught up on a whole bunch of them. A lot of the Native Americans would put them in their medicine bags and make pendants out of them. They're good luck pieces, is what they are. Good evening, Peppermint Stitches. Welcome to chat. This is your first time in chat. Welcome. Thank you for stopping by and saying hello. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, yes, elderberries. We've got 4 more bags of elderberries to clean now. So, yep, I am bouncing all over the place trying to get the elderberries, as many elderberries harvested as possible. Um, from it depends on how many of these we clean up, but I should be able to finally step back, take a breath, and not focus on all the berries going to medicine and be able to make some jelly. Good evening, Viola. Welcome to chat. I'm so happy to see you here. How you been doing? Look at all the owls flying in. This is great. Yes, I rarely ever make well, it's been so long since I made elderberry jelly. My focus, and I can't help it. My my main sight is got to make the medicine. Got to make the medicine. Got to have enough to make the medicine. And this year, the harvest is just unbelievable. I just don't understand how we could have so many elderberries and the drought has been so bad and the ungodly heat, but they are producing like crazy. I'm above ground, tired from the last 2 days, but I'm doing great. Thank you, Viola. Oh, that's wonderful to hear. 58 quarts. That's wonderful. Hey, Pete, welcome to chat. You did make it. That's okay. I understand. Believe me, I understand. I'm glad you got to make it into chat. Yes, I'm always focused on making the medicine. Good evening, Pauletta. How are you doing? Welcome to chat. Look at all these owls flying in. This is wonderful. No, I'm not even going to waste my time. That's no, no. Good evening, Red. You made it to chat. How are you doing? No, I'm not even going to even think about a microwave canner. Now, the steam canner, I wouldn't mind having. I would absolutely love to have the, what is that, steam juicer, I think it is. That would come in handy. But a canner for the microwave, yeah, no, I'm good. There's no way on earth it could possibly work. Yep, I'm pretty happy. I'm tired as can be. I've got my vitamins in me and I got my coffee by my side. So I would have laughed my tail off too, because that's just, I'm sorry they had to come up with that for lazy folks, because it's ridiculous. I still, how you going to put the bands and the lids on the jars is what I'd like to know. Good evening, Nana. How are you? Or Donna, I'm sorry. How are you doing this evening? Oh, I'm so happy. All kinds of owls are flying in tonight. Hey, I everybody knows I'm serious about my coffee. I am very serious about my coffee. Oh, that's wonderful, Bounty. Now, if you wanted to, I don't know if I told you after they poofed up, if you want to spray hairspray on them, they'll stay together. If you can get your hands on Aquanet, I guarantee you they're not going nowhere. Yes, okay. Forest Girl, have you heard of Malabar spinach? It's the one spinach that you can grow in the heat. I love my Malabar spinach. And the good thing about Malabar spinach, you plant it once, it reseeds itself every single year. You just dedicate that area to it. And you need a good trellis, a strong trellis for it so it can bind up. Malabar spinach loves the heat. And you can can it and use it just like you would spinach. You can eat the younger leaves in salads. Now, as the leaves get bigger, nothing's wrong with the big leaves. They just have a little more gel in them. But yeah, you can throw them in soups, stir fries, dehydrate them, can cook it and can it like you would regular spinach, and it takes the heat. Now it does need some moisture, but I'm gonna tell you, and you can eat the berries, you can eat the vines, and yeah, I absolutely love Malabar spinach. Hairsprays. Yeah, I wish at times I do use hairspray. I trimmed my hair just a little shorter because I was a Goomba and was trying to hurry to get ready for to go to the races Saturday night to pay homage to Angela's daddy. And I usually trim my hair when it's wet so I can actually see what the length's going to be. Oh no, I trimmed it dry. Hope everything went well, Kathy. He doesn't need the 3D walking boot, Red. I was going to try to answer you after live stream. Angela gave, or not gave, but let us borrow her 3D pump air boot that Junior was supposed to get when they pulled the crap. They were fixing to put him in one of those. Then they pulled the crap about the high blood pressure and shot him over there. We're good on the walking boot. Right now, at the moment, he's in his high top hiking boot because he's trying to get back to where he can stand to. He's hobbling around on it pretty good. It's sore, but he's a making it. But yeah, no, don't spend no money, Red. Thank you. Do not think I do not appreciate that. No, we appreciate it more than you know. But at the moment, he doesn't need it because he's trying to get himself weaned to where he can stand to wear shoes again. Yes, Malabar spinach. It's a tropical spinach. Now, it doesn't grow like regular spinach, it's a vine. It comes from India and tropical areas. Here's the best part. It loves the heat. Now it does need some moisture, not it don't want to be soaking, but you don't want it to dry out. It needs a very strong trellis because it'll keep binding, and it makes the most beautiful purple berries, which are the seeds. Now you can try to keep up with all the berries it makes. I'm gonna tell you, it's almost impossible. This It will grow during the heat of summer like no tomorrow. It loves the heat. It's just like spinach. Now, the little leaves don't have as much gel in them, and they're perfect for salads, sandwiches, and so on. The bigger leaves will have, some people call it mucus, I call it gel. Nothing's wrong with it. You can stir fry it, you can saute it, you can throw it in soups, you can dehydrate it, you can wait and harvest a big batch. You can eat the stems, the leaves, the blooms, the berries, everything is edible. You can wait and let them get big, or you can make a whole bunch of little harvest batches and freeze them. Not that I'm a proponent for freezing things, because I'm telling you, if the grid goes down, you're going to lose your food. But you can get enough saved up and you can can it like you follow the same canning instructions as you would regular spinach. No, not like okra slime. No, and y'all quit picking on okra. Okra's good. Yes, you can eat it raw, especially the little baby leaves. You can eat that raw. You can steam it. You can do just about anything with it. I absolutely love Malabar spinach. And like I said, the good thing about Malabar spinach is once you plant it, now evidently some seeds, no matter if you try to, I don't even try to stay on the seeds to keep them picked. They'll fall to the ground. They reseed themselves. The best thing I can say is make you a dedicated spot where you grow it, because from the first time you plant it, it will reseed itself each year. Oh, it's wonderful. I absolutely love it. And the purple berries, the little purple flowers are beautiful. Now, like I said, you're going to want a good sturdy trellis, because I'm telling you, once they get going to growing, they take off. And they're, like I said, they're just like sweet potatoes. These just vine. You can eat the leaves, you can eat the stems, you can eat the flowers. Yeah. You can. I mean, it's not going to take over. It's not going to be like kudzu, because once the frost comes, it dies back completely. Once it gets cold and you get a frost, your Malabar spinach will die back. And when I say die back, I mean die. It's comes back up yearly from the seeds that have dropped. Yeah, you can eat the berries, you can eat the flowers, you can eat the stems, the leaves, everything of Malabar spinach. Yeah, I do should have the mal. I'll do a. I have some that's reseeded itself and coming up, and I've even transplanted it. It didn't even wilt when I transplanted it. I'm telling you, it's wonderful for people who love spinach. It's wonderful, and it grows in the heat. It does. It's wonderful. It really is. You can eat the whole thing just like sweet potato vines. You can eat the leaves, the vines, yeah. But you just want to let your sweet potatoes get started going really good before you harvest any leaves off your sweet potatoes. If I remember right, it's got more nutrients in the spinach. We hit 120. The Malabar spinach just kept on growing. We have been at over 100 for a month and a half, 2 months easily. Yeah, hasn't phased it a bit. Yeah, it has protein. Yeah, it's wonderful. I'm telling y'all. You just, like I said, make sure wherever you grow it, you have a dedicated, good, strong trellis, hog wire, cattle panel, something. Because I'm telling you, it gets heavy and it's strong, and it's just going to keep binding. No, no, just keep the ground slightly moist and it'll be fine. It is nothing like regular spinach. It's a tropical plant, it likes the heat. I should have a video in one of my playlists. I can't tell you which one it is, but I have some coming up and I'll talk more about it. I'll try to get around to making a video this week about it. I thought I would have sent you some seeds, Tammy, if I knew you didn't have any. Yes, I understand exactly what you're talking about, Pete, and I absolutely agree. Everything is sickly. It really is. But I think there should be a video in one of my playlists. It might be the organic gardening playlist. It's in one of them. But like I said, when you go to grow it, make sure to me, I'm using, I have to, because I can't afford the cattle panels. I have to use the orange construction, the like plastic orange construction fencing. Yeah, last year the Malabar spinach just pulled that down like it was nothing. What snow? That's great. Uh, I think So True Seeds has it. Wait till this fall. I'll see if I have any seeds. If she gets plenty of snow. But yeah, the whole plant is edible. Now, I'm not saying eat the roots, but from the ground up, everything's edible. How can you not get much snow there, Pete? Yes, I might have some for sale. I also might have some for giveaway as well. What is snow? Ha ha, Bounty, you know exactly what snow is. Don't you tell me you done forgot. But let me reiterate about the Malabar spinach so I don't have a squirrel moment. Best thing you can do is you don't have to build a raised bed, but you want a border around where you're going to plant it. Cattle panel, whatever you have, just wire whatever you have to make a trellis system. And I'm telling you, at least 6 foot tall trellis system if possible for the Malabar spinach. Now, when you plant it, do not want any cold weather at all. You want to wait till your weather has warmed up. It's a tropical. It does not like cold weather at all. All right, so grow it through the warm, hot season and harvest what you can, and you're going to be busy. Uh, let the seeds naturally fall to the ground. Hey, G Mama Grows, how are you doing? Welcome to chat. Let some of the seeds fall to the ground. Come springtime, if any weeds come up, pull your weeds and stuff. Uh, dig your soil a little bit. Get it ready. Leave that whole bed alone. Don't bother that bed where it was planted, because the minute your soil gets warm enough, they will germinate on their own. You plant Malabar spinach once, you've got it. Oh, now, Pete, you deleted a message. What happened? Look, I only got mad this past winter because we kept getting ice storms and I wanted to make snow cream. Yes, you can grow it in a container. In fact, if you wanted to, another way you could do, now here's the only bad thing is you're going to have to watch where the seeds fall. And the seeds are the big berries. It has big, beautiful purple berries, which you could eat too. Um, you're going to have to be careful where those seeds fall. But if you wanted to use two big containers, one on each end of the trellis system, and work the Malabar spinach, now it'll weave its way through the trellising. You might have to get it started, but other than that, once it's started, it's gone and it's going to take off like crazy. All right, Bounty, I'm going to remember that you said you missed the snow. I remember some of them snows Bounty got up there. Lord, no, I could handle the snow. It's them ungodly temperatures. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. When you have to wear fur to go outside, yeah, you're a little far north. That's just like me and Junior. We would absolutely. There's two reasons why we're not in Alaska. He wouldn't survive the cold weather. He would not. And the second reason is it's too close to Russia and China for my likings. But I would love to be in Alaska. Absolutely would. I'd be taking y'all fishing all the time. We'd be going moose and bear hunting. Man, we'd be busy, y'all. Yeah, we've got one of them big old snow shovels. You know what we use it for? Raking up leaves. Yep, we got one of them great big snow shovels. It works wonders when you're raking up leaves. Now that I have the bag and lawnmower, I don't have to rake leaves up as much as I used to. Hey, Angela, how are you doing? Not happening. Yeah, 20 below is a little brutal. That's just a little too brutal. But believe me, I'd be happy as could be up there in Alaska. All that salmon, the moose. Oh Lord, I'd be busy. Everybody'd be busy. And Angela, yes, we did have a wonderful time Saturday night. That was absolutely a blast getting to go to your dad's memorial. Yeah, no, I don't like it when them C's are attached to it because, yeah, that means it's even more brutal. Yep, no, when they start tacking Celsius on temperatures, I'm good. That just means it's way too cold. Way too cold. Oh, God. Oh, I was going to post that video come hell or high water one way or another. Oh, let me tell you, it took me a while to merge that video together, and I got mad because I didn't realize that the battery on the phone was about dead, and I lost 3 or 4 videos because of it. But I got most of all the races in there. I haven't heard from Lawrence at all. I've been worried about him. I was hoping he was going to show up tonight. I'm hoping if it got bad enough that he went on to the hospital. That's just still too cold, Bounty. I'm sorry, just way too cold. Thank you, Peppermint Stitches. I appreciate it. But no, I've been worried about Lawrence because when your tongue swells, that's something to be very careful about because if it swells up big enough, it'll shut your whole throat up. And I've been worried about him. He hasn't responded. I don't think I've heard from him since last chat. And I don't have a way to get a hold of him. So, yeah, that's not good at all. He promised me that he was okay and that he was feeling better towards the end of that chat. So I'm hoping that he popped 2 Benadryl and just, went to Sleepy Town and hope it's okay. Who knows? Knowing Lawrence, there's no telling. Yep, he did make it through chat. Pete's right. Yeah, no, I'm good, Powney. I'm good. I'm good. Okay, Angela, love you, sister. I am. It's perfectly fine. Listen away. Tell everybody I said hello. We need to get back down. If y'all are ever in the Byhalia, Mississippi area, y'all need to go to Jimbo's Brick House Barbecue. Let me tell you, that's some of the best barbecue there is. Pete, let's just say it's Lawrence. I don't know. He said it got into his mouthpiece, so I guess he was just using the regular snorkel. Only thing I could think that he was using a snorkel. That's the only thing I could think of since he wasn't going very deep. He was just cleaning the hull of his ship boat, not ship but boat. So I guess he was using a snorkel is all I could think of. Believe me, if I could travel up there, I would do it in a heartbeat. But I'm one of those that didn't get the jab, so I'm not allowed to travel to other countries. Yep, he was in saltwater. That's okay, Peppermint. Snitches, that's perfectly fine. I am so happy. I'm so happy you got to come to chat and that you enjoyed yourself. You take care and you have a blessed night. Now we're going to be on for another hour, so if you get bored, you can always come back into chat. Good evening, David. How are you doing? Welcome into chat. I got to stay on myself. Drink more. You're welcome. More than happy, and I'm so glad that you enjoyed yourself. But yeah, y'all, I've got to sit down tomorrow. Take a break. Excuse me. Take a break from doing the elderberries, and I've got to make a let's have a talk video. Oh, we're not done yet, Peppermint. There's plenty more to learn and laugh about and have fun. Oh, and Peppermint, since you're new, we call each other owls, old ways learners. That's why I keep saying about the owls are flying in, or we call each other owls. So when you hear owls, it means old ways learners. It looked like the Michelin Man, or the poor little kid in the what is a Christmas story with the brother of the kid who wanted the Red Ryder BB rifle. Yes, ma'am. Every Monday night 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Good evening, Audrey. Welcome into chat. How are you doing? Always lunatics. Yes, owls. Yes. One of our members not members, but one of the owls come up with the name. Apparently, if we want to go into Canada, yes, we have to have proof of shot if we want to go anywhere. And guess what? Well, I got to fly several times. I enjoyed the daylights out of it as long as I get the window seat. So I have flown in my lifetime. It's off my bucket list. Anywhere if I want to go somewhere, I have to drive. You're welcome, and I hope you get to come back more often. This is my one time a week that I get to talk to the whole owl family, spend time with everyone, laugh, joke, uh, pray for people, help answer questions. We just have a blast. Always lunatics. I'm still liking that one. I'm telling you, around my neighborhood, it's the truth. You have a wonderful night, Peppermint Stitches, and we'll see you next Monday night, unless you decide to come back before 8 o'clock. And see, I'm not jabbed. I don't intend to be jabbed. So, yeah, I can't travel, but I can drive wherever the hell I want to go to. Yep, limitation on travel, and it irks me. Yep, same rules. If she doesn't have the jab and proof that she's negative, they ain't gonna let her in. They won't let her in. You can you can thank Trudeau or Trudeau as they're calling him now. But yeah, Trudeau. Yeah, three. I noticed three. What do they call them up there? Bounty provinces, Saskatchewan, uh, and two other ones are saying no to the fertilizer restrictions and everything. Yeah, they'll stop you at the border. Unless you're coming in the Mexican border illegally, that's a whole different story now. But yeah, you don't have to worry all about that if you're a illegal immigrant coming up from the south. But to go across the borders and anything, no, I'm trapped in my country. But you know what? I'm fine with that. I don't want to go nowhere else. All these crazed fools out there, no thanks. I'm good. The only thing stopping me from traveling around is gas money. And oh yeah, tires, which that's going to have to be changed here soon. Okay, Viola, thank you so much for coming in to chat. I hope you enjoyed yourself. You take care. And I'm so happy that you got to come by. It was great seeing you. But yeah, I'm perfectly fine driving. I've flown. I'm not gonna lie. I loved flying as long as I could sit by a window seat. If I sat in the aisle, no, the flight did not go very well for me. I needed the window seat so I could look like a Japanese tourist taking pictures and videos from up above. But other than that, yeah, no, I can't go traveling nowhere. Yes, they are, and that's another reason why I need to do a let's have a talk. There's a lot of things going on, and I'm just gonna have to tighten down on myself and when I need to have them, make them. Oh, she's telling the truth. I can't stand that little traitor. He is a weasel. Him and Gramps could be one and the same, just about. But yeah, that's okay, Pete. Thank you for coming in to chat. I hope you get to come back in. I don't doubt it one bit, Bounty. That dude makes me sick. He has no love for nobody but the dollars, money, and China. That's his big love affairs. Because what he's done to the natives up there is ungodly. I'm just shocked that he's still in power. I don't know how he's still in power. It don't make a bit of sense. I don't understand how he's still in power. Why people have not voted him out. Oh Lord, are you in a HOA, David? Are you in a HOA area? I don't see how they could stop you from doing that. Did he show? Did he show his badge? Any proof of paperwork showing what he actually was? Oh no, that's some baloney there. I guarantee you. I bet you that's a neighbor. That's a neighbor or somebody. There's no such thing as a middleman. He didn't like it. Well, if nothing else, you know what you can? Build you some. You don't even have to do a raised bed. Put them in, plant them in, kind of like use lumber, for edging or those rails for edging, and say, no, that's my medicinal garden. I would have told them to go away too. Yeah, I don't blame you. Fight it, David. Fight it. Definitely fight it. I'm telling you, people are weird. You should have seen our face when it took over 30 minutes after calling 911 for a gang shootout before the police ever showed up. Of course, all the assailants were gone. Oh, there's Lawrence. Lawrence, we've been worried about you. I'm happy you got to make it. We've been worried about you, Lawrence. We ain't heard nothing from you. You can't be scaring us like that. You don't want to give Mama Owl a heart attack or any heart palpitations now. You gotta let us know that you're okay. Yeah, David, don't put up with that. Don't know. I guarantee you that's some neighbor fussing. There's no such thing as middleman. Even Pete was asking about you, Lawrence. He was asking if we'd heard about you, heard anything from you. But yeah, David, get prepared. There's going to be even weirder people out there. Y'all want to hear weird? Now, in the area I'm in, they have something that's called neighbors. It's kind of like a lazy neighborhood watch like thing, but there's no signs or anything. And this person, oh, it's two times, and I got to tell you this. The first one, I just cracked up. It was ridiculous. You're willing to go to jail. They got caught on camera going up on these people's front porch and stealing a light bulb. He stole it wasn't a fancy light bulb, it wasn't a security light bulb, it was just a plain old light bulb. It had been on for a while, so you know it was hot. He went up there, unscrewed their light bulb, looked all that time while he was unscrewing the light bulb, he was not unknowingly, he was looking dead into the security camera. So they got him dead stealing a light bulb. But the second one, and I'm like going, oh no, somebody better not come up in my yard and try it because somebody's not going to be walking back out. Apparently, now it was about a mile and a half away from me. In the middle of the night, on perfect camera, busted everything. They come up in their yard with a shovel and stole their banana plants. Dug up the big giant banana tree and stole it. No, this is out and out stealing. This is coming out of people's yards. Oh my God, Lawrence. Oh my God, Lawrence, that is so bad. You are so wrong. You are so wrong. And David, believe me, they drive me crazy every day. I'm telling you, I have to be careful. It's a very short trip between me and losing my sanity. It would be a very short trip. Ah, Regina! Oh my God, that was great, Regina. Hello, Crubby the Beagle. Welcome to chat. I'm glad you're able to make it. Sorry, I'm tickled. Oh my God. Oh my God, that was so wrong, Lawrence. That was so wrong, but hilarious. Oh my God, Lawrence. Oh my God, y'all are bad. Well, we know Lawrence is still feeling fine. Oh, oh my gracious, you too. Lawrence, you need to hurry up and sail that boat up there before you get ice locked and frozen in for the winter. Oh my God. Oh, you two are great. Oh, another thing I was going to tell everybody. Butter beer. Oh my God, y'all. Tongue working after all. Oh my God. Imagine, imagine if you tried to go up for disability. I'm here to file for disability. My tongue doesn't work anymore. Oh, oh Lord, you're so bad. You're so bad. Oh my God. Oh, oh my gracious, y'all are so bad. That is hilarious. Oh, and there's something I need to post. They've been talking. I might try. Oh, starting to stutter now. Don't rock the boat. Yo, oh my God. No, it's Kathy that's got the lobster. Kathy's the one with the lobster. I think Lawrence is bringing the butter and Kathy's got the lobster. Or I've done got so lost I can't keep up with it all. I'm just trying to keep a straight face and talk up here. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to make the saga of the lobster t-shirts. Ah, here comes Renee. Good evening, Renee. Welcome to chat. Yes, the saga of the lobster still goes on. Or let me say it right, lobster. If I remember right, that's how you pronounce it up north, lobster. Down here, we pronounce it crayfish. I'm not in on that one. I'm just going to just be quiet. I'm bypassing that comment. But yeah, they've been talking a lot. Yep, I'll just listen. I know it, Tammy. I'm dying over here trying to keep a straight face. This is like week, what, four, five, the saga of the lobster, and Bounty bringing the oh shit, sorry, what do you call them? Uh, she calls them not mountain oysters. It's something else. Yeah, he should have done been there a long time ago. Oh Lordy, I would love to have one, but no, I have way too many now. Yeah, prairie oysters. I would love a cat, but yeah, no, I am sorry. I just cannot take a cat at all. His hanging tongue. So apparently, Bounty's bringing the prairie oysters. Kathy has the lobster. And Lawrence is supposed to be bringing the boat with the butter. The ship has not set sail yet. I'm sorry, Lawrence. I don't believe that one. You shy? No. No. Oh, Lord, no. Oh, no. I've had plenty to do. The last 2 days, me and Junior have picked 4 of those bags full of elderberries. So, yeah, no, I've got plenty to do. Now, that's not fair now. Now there's porterhouse steaks involved. Now, just wait a minute now. Yeah, yeah, up in the ante now. I'm like you, Regina. I don't know what steaks like. It's been so long. It has been way too long. No, Kathy, you got the lobster. You're fine. Bounty's wanting the lobster too. Lawrence, oh my God. The butter makes him stutter. Yes, it does. Starting to sound like a buffet to me also. Minus the prairie oysters. Uh, Lordy, I would give anything just to have a big old fat sirloin steak. And Lawrence went quiet. Yeah, he done went quiet now. Oh, what I was going to say, apparently a lot of people are really starting to report about seeds not germinating. A lot of problem has been going on with seeds, and I'm telling you, it's going to get worse. If you were able to have a garden this year and you were able to grow your own food, I'm praying that you saved your own seeds, because I know what's behind these seeds that's not germinating or growing too slow. I'm telling you, they rushed crops last year and did not let them fully mature. And that's why the germination rates are down. And people will not stop buying those blue packets of seeds at Dollar Tree. I'm sorry, folks. It's Monsanto seeds. I will not buy the seeds from Buck. Well, let me reiterate that: Buck and a Quarter Tree seeds. Any blue packets from Dollar General, Family Dollar. If they're American Seed Company, you're buying Monsanto seeds. Do you think they really want you to garden? Do you really think they want you to save seeds? Oh my God, Junior's getting in on it now. Now, if he's going to drive, no, I'll be the driver. He can be the passenger. Now he's getting on it in it because he's wanting steak. I know him. Oh no, don't you invite him up, because if he comes up, that means I better come up as well, or I'm going to get mad as can be. Because he ain't going nowhere. Because if there's actually steaks involved, I want to be there for that one. You're gonna be somebody see somebody over in the corner looking like Gollum chewing on a steak. It's been that long. We ain't going nowhere in the car unless we can get a set of tires on that girl. Yep. Porterhouse steaks. I don't even remember the last time I had a porterhouse. I'll be over in the corner looking like Gollum over eating my little steak, going, my precious. Oh, Noah's Ark. Oh my God. Y'all trying to give me a heart attack talking about lobsters and steak. Lord, I'll be up there. Y'all hand me a plate. I go to serve myself, and yeah, I'll just drop right there because I'll get way too excited over the steaks and the lobster. Oh, that would be an awesome trip. That would be fun. I know it. I know it, Regina, because I've got to get dinner started right after the live stream. No, I'm out of that one. I'm all there for the steak and the lobster. I'm worried about Lawrence now. He's trying to keep his story straight now. Tube steaks. Oh Lord, I'm out on that one. Tube steaks. That's exactly what I was thinking, Regina. That was exactly what I was thinking. I'm sitting here thinking, oh God, lobster, all these steaks. And after live stream, I'm going to be cooking chicken thighs. Sound like I better rent a space. Oh my gracious. Oh, because it's great. This is just great. Strip steaks. I think that's what Lawrence is expecting for dessert. I'm going to get me a drink of coffee now. Oh my gracious, this is just. Yes, Lawrence, you were in trouble. You were in trouble, Lawrence. Kathy ain't gonna let you forget about it. We have room for more. Oh my God, this is great. Regina, I know it. I know it. Oh, I wanted to tell y'all. Went to Kroger today. They are clearing out many other products. I'm trying to keep a straight face here, y'all. This has been hilarious. Bounty, you're so bad. Happy anniversary, and I love you. I hope y'all have a wonderful evening and many, many more blessed years together. Don't you listen to Junior about getting help, Lord. You're going to be in more trouble than you were to begin with. Happy anniversary, sister. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Don't you trust Junior? He'll get you in more trouble than you think. Thank you. I appreciate the blessings. We all need it as much as possible. Love you, sister, and you have a blessed evening. A little trouble is a different story, Kathy. Rutwo. Yep, now he's trying to bust out Scooby now. But yeah, they've been talking about a lot of things about how the seeds are not germinating or either they're not growing right. I've been following this, and like I said, tomorrow in between cleaning elderberries, I'm going to get that. Let's have a talk done because I'm telling you, some really messed up stuff is going on. Yep, Tammy can bring some homemade wine. I can bring some homemade wine. I don't know. With his foot, he's not quite stable. He might be off balance on a boat. See, here's my problem with the chicken feed. I'll study into that and see what I can find out about that one, Forest Girl. You don't need to be feeding chickens at all, laying pellets, none of that. Our ancestors never fed their chickens that. And guess what? The eggs were laid perfectly. The eggs were laid just the same. Our ancestors, you know what they fed chickens? The chickens were lucky to get corn. They'd either chop the corn or just throw the whole dried corn out. A lot of times chickens were free range. They survived on what they could find. Our ancestors didn't feed them laying pellets and all this stuff. Our ancestors didn't force the chickens to lay because they knew the chickens had a natural laying cycle. Lawrence, I'm trying to be stable. I'm trying to be serious on this one. Oh, that was good. That was so good. And yes, I agree. I agree completely, Lawrence. But our ancestors didn't feed the chickens like that. Back then, chickens grew fine. They laid. People knew that they were going to slow down laying in the winter, and that's why during the summer they would water glass the eggs or lime the eggs so they would have eggs during the winter. People nowadays have lost so much. They have lost touch with everything. You know what I fed my chickens? I fed them chicken scratch with some black oil sunflower seeds mixed in. The same mix that I feed the wild birds and the feeders. My chickens, yeah, they got, every once in a while, they got the black soldier fly dried larva. They got scraps, stuff like that. Chickens shouldn't be being fed all this stuff. That's another thing wrong with the food as well. Jellyfish, chicken with the little sting. Yes, all things in their time. Ancestors knew that there was balance. Hogs didn't get grower and all this stuff. Hogs got mash or slop. Let me reiterate that slop. Slop means slop. Whatever was thrown together to feed them, table scraps, you name it. Rotten eggs, you name it. Vegetable scraps, corn. Yeah, they weren't give grower and all this crap, and that's what's wrong with, you know, food nowadays. It's all the chemicals and grower and hormones and crap that they are pumped with. But that's just like to date, since this crap come overseas, 92, and this is worldwide, 92.4 million chickens have been destroyed, not for food, not to feed anybody, have been killed. Just might as well say out and out killed. The bull about the avian flu, I'm sorry, I'm not buying that. And then whoever's been burning this stuff down, well, I'm not going to tell you exactly my thoughts on what needs to happen to these people, but the chicken house is burning down. Egg production places burning down. There's no excuse in this, and it's all part of the bigger plan. And if you don't realize this by now, something's wrong, folks. You better start waking up and realizing they're killing these animals off as fast as they can because it's going to starve us out. You know what? I watched my daddy feed his hogs slop. He he basically fed them corn chops, and he would get old bread from the stores and old milk from the store, and he'd mix that slop up. Let me tell you, those were the fattest, and I'm not talking about fat on the meat, big, healthy. Those were some, and I'm gonna tell you, they tasted amazing. Those were some amazing hogs. Healthy, happy, fat, sassy once in a while. But yeah, I watched my daddy. He taught me. He said I had laughed at him because he had bought a turkey 2 months before Thanksgiving. I asked him, I said, how on earth you gonna get this little bitty thing big enough for Thanksgiving dinner? He said, watch me. Oh, I watched him and I paid very close attention to him. That turkey ended up being almost too big. And I'm talking about meat wise. There wasn't much fat on this turkey at all. Meat wise, it was hanging out of the roaster pan and it was almost too big. The roaster pan and the turkey in it was almost too big to go in the oven. I watched him for 2 months. Now, of course, it was a tom turkey, which was still juicy and tender. He had one of the old fashioned the chain link dog kennels that was covered over. Also, the top had chain link on it. Hello, Michelle. Welcome to chat. Yep, you made it. But he used that dog pen. He put that tom turkey in there. He fed that turkey corn chops and bread because he'd get the old bread from the store and he would break it up into pieces and water. I never seen such a big, beautiful turkey like that in all my life. And the best part is, we grew that when I was a kid in the middle of Memphis, in the hood, raised it in the backyard. And we had that bad boy for Thanksgiving. It was every bit of 30 pounds easily, I'm telling y'all. And that was in 2 months' time on corn chops and bread. Yeah, it's going to be a very interesting fall and winter because people's going to start realizing just how bad it is this fall. I'm figuring September people's going to start realizing when the crops aren't coming in. Hey Pete, yep, Lawrence is alive. Oh my gracious, you missed his his stunt that he was going on with. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on, folks. Too much mischief, too many lies, and I'm telling you, I'm watching it and it's making me sick to my stomach. Now, here's another thing I'm going to tell everybody to watch out for: because I watch the plants. I'm an herbalist. I'm a survivalist. We're taught to watch the plants and everything. I'm a prepper. We're taught old school prepper, not this panic bullcrap that, people used to have good homestead channels. They'd rather pump the paranoia and the fear. Backtrack like chicken. Yes, it's going to be bad. I'm telling you. And like I said, I watch the plants. I pay attention to them. I pay attention to my surroundings. I was taught you pay attention to your surroundings, not just houses and stuff. Everything, the plants, the animals, the trees, everything. You you know what I'm noticing that I've never in my life ever seen before in the plant, especially the medicinal plants. Well, it's medicinal tree. I can always use another dehydrator, or a you said a hydrator. I don't know about you, Lawrence. I'm not too sure how to take that. But yeah, I'm always looking for dehydrators. Hydrators I have. It's called rain clouds. Now, I don't know if anybody else around them. Yeah, Kathy, I was kind of leery about that one. I'm not going, it's Lawrence. There's no telling. Now, Lawrence, I love you dearly. Don't think I don't. But it's kind of like, well, okay, what is Lawrence talking about? I know how these old pirates are. But getting back to a serious note, I'm noticing, I'm noticing around me. All right, now their season has come and gone. They have seed pods on the trees. Anybody else noticing that the mimosas are reblooming? The trees have seed pods. They're reblooming. Oh, he's probably dying laughing, Kathy. I know him. He's dying laughing. But yes, down here, I've noticed, and it does mean something. Mimosa is extremely, it's the blooms you use, just the blooms. Anxiety, depression, um, not being able to sleep, and many other things. They're not supposed to be reblooming now. They're setting seed. Why are they reblooming? And of course, it's driving me crazy because I'm wanting to make more tincture, but I don't have the brandy to make the tincture with. But pay attention, y'all. Things are really, really odd. Yes, they are, but down here now, I have to admit, if you're not careful, mimosa is a beautiful tree. And I'm not talking about the drink, y'all. I forgot to mention that. It's a beautiful tree. You've got to be careful because it can end up being an invasive. It's all over the place here. It's a beautiful tree. But it should not be re-blooming, completely re-blooming, like a whole cycle like it goes through in spring when there's seed pods on the tree. Yes, it works good for catfish too. A lot of things you're going to start having trouble finding. And here's the thing, if you find it, get enough and it's also good as a deer attractant as well, Pete. The anise is. Um, But things are going to get hard, y'all. You got to remember, if food crops are failing, so are spice crops. So are the spices. You need to stock up. A lot of people telling you, prep this, prep that. Oh my God, you'll never see this again. Oh, you got to buy this immediately. I'm just looking at them like, do you even have the basics, fool? All these people, and I'm not talking about y'all being fools, these people already always scream, you got to do this. They're panicked. They love that money. Paranoia and panic get you a lot of views. I'm not going to do y'all this way. I'm not. I'm watching really good home stead channels going into the let's pump out the paranoia and the panic, because all of a sudden their numbers go up like crazy because it's called cha-ching, cha-ching. Every time they panic you, you go out and buy stuff. I'm not going to do that to y'all. But yeah, um, most of these people are not telling people to put away the basics. Run to Aldi's and shop. No, no, I'm not going to run to Aldi's. You can protest Carhartt about pushing the jab. Aldi's is doing the same thing worldwide. You're going to boycott Carhartt because they're making people have the jab, but you're not going to boycott Aldi's for forcing their workers that you can't work there unless you have the jab. No, it don't work that way. And anyway, you don't need to be shopping at Aldi's. You need to be buying in bulk, not little small crap here, little small crap there. Because all that stuff comes from Germany and and Europe. Guess what? Europe don't have much food. You think they're going to keep shipping it over here? No. Yes, the condom. Yes, the mustard seed, mustard powder. See, you got to also remember. You need to, if you have certain things that you like to can up. Well, it calls for pickling spices. You got enough of that stocked back, enough for years stocked back. You got enough mustard powder to make pickles and stuff stocked back. You got enough apple cider stocked back. You got salt. You got sugar. You got all the basic necessities that you need to continue to keep canning and preserving. Salt, very important. Salt. Try, and that's why I go to, well, let's just call it like it is, buck and a quarter tree. That's where I go to get the pink salt. Because the same bag of pink salt that's sold at Dollar Tree for buck and a quarter is almost $5 at Walmart. Where would you rather go? Same size, same salt, same company. I'm gonna go to buck and a quarter tree to get it. Yep, salt with and without iodine. But if you're careful, stock. See, we don't use the iodine salt because it will raise Junior's blood pressure. The pink salt doesn't affect his blood pressure. If you pay attention to your multivitamins, which is another thing y'all need to stock up on, is your multivitamins. Read those labels. Some most of your multivitamins don't have it. Some do. You can get iodine in your multivitamins. Yes, that's why I tell people, think of your ancestors. What did they have to survive off of? Beans, rice, flour, sugar, salt, the staples, baking powder, baking soda, cornstarch, anything that you're going to need to bake with. Keep it simple. Keep it as homemade. I'm watching these panic pushers, cans of ravioli. That's not going to sustain you. Ramen noodles. That's not going to sustain you because after not very long, you know them little packets of ramen noodles? Well, the little seasoning packets and ramen noodles go rancid. None of them tell people that those packets go rancid. All right, you're in a shit hit a fan situation or shift situation, and you got a little thing of ramen noodles. It's a 50-50 Russian roulette. Are you going to be fine or are you fixing to get food poisoning? Because I don't know if that packet of seasoning is good or not. Yes, pink salt is so good for you. And yes, not my pickles and stuff, but when I do my regular canning and seasoning, I use pink salt and don't have no problem with it. My problem is how expensive is it? See, I know everybody is just wild about that. Oh, what's that bulk place that they ship everything to you? That shipping is ungodly ridiculous. Yeah, I know I can't eat. See, no gallbladder here. I'm not about to stock up on canned raviolis, spam, all that ungodly chili mac. Oh, all that ungodly, over processed, over salted crap that is more likely going to give you diarrhea than anything, and that's going to lead to dehydration. But they're all pushing stock this crap, stock this. It's not going to sustain you. Have you read the label of spam? That crap is nasty. Now, with that being said, you can make your own homemade spam that is actually better tasting than that crap in the can, and it won't give you a heart attack, high blood pressure, and all that crap. I don't know if I have a home goods store here. A new video on what? All about making the homemade spam? Listen, I apologize to y'all. I have been scraping trying to make videos for y'all. We have been scraping, I'm telling y'all. Uh Once he can get back to work, then I can buy the supplies that I wanted to be able to buy so I can make the videos that I really want to be making. I'll have to check that out, Kathy. I think we have one. I do my shopping mostly at Restaurant Depot because if I'm smart, I can find stuff on clearance and ain't a thing wrong with it. I think, what was that? That one trip is about a year ago and it's in storage. I'm not about to touch it because guess what? Salt don't go bad. Salt don't go bad. And this I can grind down and it'll make more salt. I got, what was it? Oh, Lawrence, now. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Lawrence. Oh, Lordy. Thank you. Love you, Lawrence. Thank you so much. But if you would have warned me, I'm going to tell everybody. Don't think I'm not grateful, Lawrence. I appreciate it more than anything. But if you want to give me a donation, send it to me through PayPal, through friends and family. The this wonderful, amazing donation, I won't see it until the end of September. Lawrence is an amazing man, and I love him dearly. Thank you, Lawrence. No, I'm trying not to. I am fighting. I'm trying not to. He knows I appreciate him more than anything. I really do. You owls mean the world to me. And I just wish, oh, here we go. Damn it. I was doing good. I just want to be able to do the videos for y'all that I had planned. I was fine till you said something, Kathy. I was fine. I haven't got to make the videos that I wanted to make for y'all. Regina. I love y'all dearly. I really do. You owls mean the world to me. I love your comments, your encouragement, your support, your donations, your prayers. It all means the world to me. The thing about doing anything on YouTube, it's going to be the end of September before I get to see the donation, and they're going to take at least $30 away. Is what I'm saying. It's best if you want. I'm not ask. Please don't think I'm asking for money at all. It's best if you feel. Look, I know everybody is tight. Every money's really tight. If you feel the need to donate, I'm not asking, and that's why I get teared up. I get teared up about it because y'all are the greatest. Y'all really are. But PayPal, send it through PayPal, friends and family, and then that way I actually get it pretty much immediately, and they take nothing out of it. Pip, Kathy. Uh oh. Oh no, I gotta catch up on chat here. Uh oh. You stay safe and healthy as well, Lawrence, and quit trying to French kiss jellyfish. I forgot to say that part last week, and I wanted to, but I was more worried about you because I hadn't heard nothing. Next time something like this happened, you need to let me know that you're okay. I didn't know if you was okay or not, because that could have been very dangerous. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to catch up on chat. The brandy I need is, I'm gonna tell you, it's been a while since I bought it. I think it was a hair under 20 a bottle, I believe. I think it was a hair under a 20. Things are going up so badly. Um, yes, PayPal doesn't take a cut as long as it's sent friends and family. If you send it friends and family, they won't take a cut. But if you just send it straight, they'll take a cut. That's just like if you donate, uh, buy me a Kofi, which, oh Lord, I am still trying to work on that website, y'all. I am still trying to work on that website. Um, I haven't been able to sit down long enough to do it. Um, Kofi doesn't take a dime of the money, but when Kofi sends it straight to my PayPal, PayPal takes a chunk of it. Not as bad as when a donation comes through YouTube. YouTube takes a chunk and then PayPal takes a chunk. But yeah, the pay as long as PayPal, as long as you send it friends and family through PayPal, PayPal won't touch any of the money. They put it straight in the account. But if you send it straight, yeah, they'll take a cut. It's a whole lot of juggling, y'all. It's a lot of juggling. And I'm telling you, I have to be careful around Lawrence. But yeah, as long as Lawrence knows when that money does finally come to me, I'm gonna make sure I prove that, I got a dehydrator with that money. Look, I'm not ditching PayPal. I have had absolutely no problem whatsoever out of PayPal. Now, I've had problem buying from other people and sicking PayPal on them, and I don't do it unless you go to order a tent and they send you something that looks like a scarf. I'm not going to put up with that. I'm going to send PayPal after them and get my money back. Yes, I will. But if I get the product like it's supposed to be, I don't say nothing about it. But PayPal will go after them, and you will get your money. Um, I don't know, but I know YouTube is taking out taxes on me. I wanted that because, yeah, that way I don't have to juggle nothing. One less thing that I have to do. So I know I'm getting taxed on what I make when everyone watches the commercials. And I appreciate y'all suffering through all them commercials. I really do. Because believe me, I absolutely hate commercials. I really do. But y'all are awesome suffering through those commercials. Oh, thank you, David. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. But I just want to do better videos for y'all. I had big plans of teaching y'all so much more. And well, I'm just scraping what videos up that I can do for y'all and doing the best I can, y'all. Once Junior gets back on the road, he's already said that we're doing the 2000K, the 2000 subscriber giveaway. He said we will be doing that. Uh, because we watched it come and we watched it go, you know, keep growing. And we celebrated 1,000. We missed the 1,500, so we've got to do something for the 2,000. Don't forget to click the end live button. Yes, I learned that one last time. Yes, I did. But yeah, there's a lot of things I want to teach y'all that I'm sorry, I just haven't been able to afford the supplies to get. Yes, everyone's good people here. I have enjoyed myself, and that's why I call y'all family, y'all my owls. And we're having fun. We can laugh with each other. We can be serious. There's one thing we all have to realize, regardless, it don't matter what side, who you vote for. It don't, voting, it's kind of starting to be a losing process, but I'm going to do it anyway. The one thing we all have to remember, it has nothing to do with the skin color, nothing. We're in this together and we've got to survive. I do too. I always look forward to Monday night because it's my weekly time that I get to spend with y'all. If I could, I would do maybe one or two other, like lives out in the herb garden, but I don't have internet at the house nor a way to power the laptop. I would love to be able to have more live streams, but the Monday is my dose of one, actually getting to look decent for y'all because believe me, I know I look rough during the week in those videos. But Monday night is my time to get to spend with y'all, laugh, help as many people as I can, enjoy myself, and just enjoy myself. I don't know why I pluralized that. Stay positive, joy, bless life, and welcome to chat. Thank you for coming in to chat. Okay, Pete, you take care and you have a blessed evening. And we look forward to seeing you again next Monday night. But it's my time to spend with y'all. I look at y'all as family. We are all family. We are the owls. And I love y'all dearly. I really do. I look forward to Monday night. It's my time to sit back, relax for 2 hours, laugh, help people, answer questions, um, give people ideas of what to do, what to stay on the lookout for. There's just so much. There's so much going on, and we're all in this together. Good night, Pete. You have a blessed evening. You take care out there and stay safe. And we'll definitely see you again next Monday night. I probably better get my tail off of here because I got to get dinner started. Because, yeah, I was running late. Uh, y'all will see the elderberry video is going to be what we harvested the last 2 days will be a short for tomorrow evening. So you'll see the elderberries that we harvested. So the next tonight and next 2 days, we're going to be busting our tail trying to get them, cleaned off the stems and everything. So bear with me, y'all. I will get the comments caught up with. I am not ignoring y'all. We ended up going Saturday night to the memorial races for Angela's dad. That was awesome. Do you know how long it's been since me and yep, Junior got to go anywhere and just have fun? That was the first time, and I don't know how long. And it was wonderful. We had so much fun at the racetrack. That was great. And now it's elderberry season, so just bear with me. Keep commenting. I will catch up on the comments. Yeah, because we don't get to go and do much of anything. But it was fun. It really was. I had a great time. I got to spend time with Junior. Well, he's not sitting here. He's usually sitting here. I got to spend time with Junior. And above all, I got to spend time with Angela, her daughter Becky, and the Dalton family. The Dalton gang rode again, and it was wonderful. Well, y'all, I hate to cut this short. I need to get my tail in the kitchen, get dinner fixed before people have to go to bed. I look forward to seeing y'all this week. Like I said, just bear with me. I will get comments caught up. Oh, I will. You have a blessed evening also. There was something else I was going to say and I can't remember. Crap. Sometimers. It can be a pain at times. I'll think of it and I'll post something. All of y'all take care. I love you dearly. Y'all have a blessed week. Stay positive. Don't let these other channels panic you. And they're starting to really get on my nerves. They really are. Because it's all about that and nothing more. And it's sad. It's all about the money and getting more subscribers. And they act like they're doing without money. And well, when you start getting 200, 300,000 or more subscribers, you're making bank. I'm going to tell you, you're making a lot of money. And a lot of people get panicked and they send donations, and it's wrong. It's wrong with what a lot of these channels are doing. All right, I'm going to get on my preach box. I love y'all dearly. You each have a blessed week ahead. Stay positive. We got this together. Just keep stocking those pantries with what you can and do what you can. Everyone, take care. Y'all have a blessed week ahead. I love you guys. Hoot, hoot, and y'all have a great week.